Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Jane Santucci. Susan Dinkle has the afternoon off. It's Tuesday, June 1st. Crews working to stop a big oil leak in the Gulf say their latest effort may be the best chance yet at stopping the oil flow. And an Indiana military base says despite cutbacks, they'll be here for years to come. Weather-wise, it's warming up again today, but does that mean a chance for pop-up thunderstorms? With a quick check of your Storm Team 10 Fury, let's head straight over to Storm Team 10 meteorologist David Wire. Good afternoon, David.
Hey.
Thanks, David. BP says its latest underwater fix has a better chance of working than its last failed attempt. But many now believe the gushing oil will not be stopped until relief well is finished in August. Terrell Brown has the latest from Venice, Louisiana. A Daviess County, Indiana man is dead after a single vehicle crash. Indiana State Police say 19-year-old Darren Knapp of Montgomery was found around 6 yesterday morning. Officials say Knapp was traveling west on County Road 650 North when he veered off the road, then broke through a guardrail and ended up in a creek. Knapp was not wearing a safety belt, and officials say alcohol may have been a factor. Investigators say the crash may have occurred earlier than 6, but his vehicle wasn't discovered until someone was passing by and saw it lying in the ditch. If you have any information about this crash, please call Indiana State Police. A man is recovering after crashing his ATV into a tree. On Saturday, Indiana conservation officers tell News 10 21-year-old Eric Green was driving an ATV in Park County near Carbon. That's when Green reportedly left the trail and hit a tree. Nearly 2 hours later, Green was found by some of his friends. Green was taken by helicopter to Methodist Hospital in Indianapolis, where he's currently listed in serious condition. At the time of the crash, Green was wearing a helmet, goggles, and a neck brace. We have a quick traffic note for some Wabash Valley drivers. A busy Sullivan County road will be closed starting today because of some much-needed railroad repairs. The Indiana Department of Transportation will shut down State Road 58 near Miram. The road will be closed from the junction of State Road 63 to the junction of US 41. Railroad repairs are expected to take about a week. All lanes of traffic will be closed at the crossing. From colleges to organizations, people love to personalize their license plates, like me. Now the Indiana Bureau of Motor Vehicles is unveiling a few new ways to promote your cause. News 10's Abby Walton joins us live in the newsroom with all the good details. Good afternoon, Abby. Thanks, Abby. Very interesting. The leader of the Indiana National Guard says Indiana's role as a mobilization center for deploying troops will be secure for years to come, despite Defense Department cutbacks. Adjutant General Marin Umbarger says Camp Atterbury will be one of the 3 remaining National Guard mobilization sites after the Defense Department finishes cutting the number of sites in half. He says units being deployed overseas in future years will pass through either Camp Atterbury, Camp Shelby in Mississippi, or Fort Hood in Texas unless a major war requires additional sites. Umbarger says Atterbury benefited from its central location and the availability of the Muscatatuck Urban Training Center near North Vernon, which offers a vast environment for urban war games. Today, soldiers continue serving in what is now the longest war in U.S. history. News 10's Kate Green shows you what life is like for Wabash Valley soldiers fighting in Afghanistan. Some of the video you're about to watch you'll see exclusively here on News 10. At this time, Chief Plassey is expected to return home in the next month or 2. Tributes were paid yesterday to those who made the ultimate sacrifice. At Highland Lawn Cemetery, a group of people came to pay their respects to the women and men who gave their lives for our freedom. The cemetery is lined with graves of those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, yet only a few dozen people came out to honor them.
There are hundreds and hundreds of flags out here representing men and women who've served in our armed forces, and yet we had so few come and stand to commemorate and to honor those that have served.
This was the first year the Griffins came to the Memorial Day ceremony. They say they now realize more than ever that Memorial Day ceremonies need to become a priority for more people in the years to come. Thunderstorms are back in the forecast. Storm Team 10 meteorologist David Wire explains when they look to move back in. Your report weather information is coming up next. You're watching News 10 at midday on WTHI.
It'd be as hot and as muggy.
I do like those storms overnight, though, because it's really peaceful while you're sleeping.
Unless you get called in and have to be in here. But yeah, it is nice when you don't have to be here. You're right.
All right. Is the H1N1 flu pandemic over? You'll hear what health officials say coming up. Plus, researchers may have found another cause of heart problems in veterans. Those stories and more next on News 10. Now let's take a look at traffic on Terre Haute's south side this Tuesday with help from our News 10 traffic cam. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of people over the age of 45, and more than 300,000 people die of cardiac arrest each year. But these deaths can be avoided, and here's an easy way for you to be prepared to help. All this week, the American Red Cross of the Wabash Valley is offering free CPR and AED training. To register for one of these free courses, log on our website at WTHITV.com or call the Red Cross. Now here's a quick check of your midday markets for this Tuesday. An annual bike ride is ready to roll through Clark County, Illinois. Details on how you can take part in next with our studio guest. And later we'll get another quick check of our afternoon weather from Storm Team 10 meteorologist David Wire. Stay with us. You're watching News 10 at midday on WTHI. All right, America's largest country music talent search show is now set for Sunday after being rained out. The annual High 99 Colgate Country Showdown showcases vocal talents from all over the Midwest. Last night, the top 10 planned to take stage for their chance at stardom, but because of the rain, the event was postponed until Sunday. The showdown starts at 5 p.m. at Fairbanks Park in Terre Haute. This year's winner will move on to the state competition at Indiana State Fair in August. Weather, raining things out, David.
I know. I don't have rain in the forecast for this upcoming Sunday, so that's good news.
Okay, we like that.
Yeah, and I'm not in control of it. In the meantime, here's what we've got for you.
Always my Saturday, always my Saturday. That's it for News 10 at midday. Thanks for watching and have a great Tuesday afternoon. Join us again tonight at 6, 5 Central.